Hi guys, welcome to a new class. Today we have 18-minute yoga for hips. Today's class includes several yummy stretches to loosen up the tightness in our hips to create better mobility and flexibility. So with that being said, let's get started in tabletop pose. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and bring your knees underneath your hips with hip width distance apart. And take your time if you need to. Do not hurry. All Michi-day. Okay. And now go ahead, start to rock your hips from side to side several times. And try to see and accept the way they are without any judgment or any harshness. And just feel however they are feeling. And keep on moving and keep on breathing. Beautiful. And then come back to neutral tabletop pose. And now we're gonna go into our hip circles. We're gonna start with our left hip. So lift your left knee off of the mat and start to make big circles with your left knee externally. So imagine you are making these circles from your hip rather than your knee. And try to see if you can make these circles as big as you can. And now come back to center and switch the directions and make another big circles. Beautiful. And come back to center and release that knee back to the earth. And second side. So lift your right knee off of the mat and start to make big circles with your right knee and hip. And keep on breathing and keep on relaxing in your face while you are moving. Beautiful. Feel your right hip joint. And come back to center and switch the directions. Make another big circles. As big and bold as you can. Beautiful. Come back to center. Drop that knee back to the earth to hands and knees. And take a moment to feel any yummy sensations in your body. Okay, now go ahead, bring your left foot forward between your hands and tuck your right toes under. And you might want to walk your right toes back just a little bit to feel that beautiful stretch in your right front thigh. And then start to lift your left arm up towards the sky to your easy twist. Feel free to stay here or lift your right knee off of the mat and start to pull your left outer hip back towards the back of your mat. And breathe and find peace in your heart. One more breath in. And now as you exhale, bring your left hand all the way down inside of your left foot. Right knee comes down and step your left foot out. And then start to press down through your hands to lift your heart up and forward. And feel the stretch in your right front thigh. Or another option is that you can lift your right knee off of the mat. Press down through your hands to lift your heart up and forward. Another option is that you can start to rock your body from back and forth several times and start to feel your right front thigh and your left hip areas. Beautiful. Come back to center. Drop your right knee down to the earth. And then slowly turn your body to your left as you lower your right hip down to the earth. And you can step your left foot to your left and your mount. And then bring your left fingers onto your right inner leg. And remember, you can always decide the degree or intensity of any poses. Okay, beautiful. And turn your body to the front of your mat and Left hand on your mat and step your left foot back to your hands and knees with your toes tucked under. Go ahead, bring your right foot forward between your hands. You might want to walk your left toes back just a little bit to feel the stretch in your left front thigh. And start to lift your right arm up towards the sky. Feel free to stay there or lift your left knee off of the mat. And then start to pull your right outer hip back towards the back of your mat to feel more stretch in your right hip area. Breathe in. And then long exhale out. And another beautiful breath into your lungs and your belly. And then as you exhale, slowly lower your left knee down, right hand inside of your right foot. Step your right foot out just a little bit and press down through your hands. You might want to walk your left toes even further back to the back of your mat to feel that beautiful stretch in your left front hip and thigh. Keep pressing through your hands to lift your heart up. Another option is that you can lift your left knee off of the mat. Stay there with integrity and patience. Or start to rock your body from back and forth several times, feeling your right hip and your left hip and front thigh and hip flexor. Beautiful. Come back to center. Your left knee comes down and slowly start to turn your body to your right and your mount. As you lower your left hip down, take your time to find that perfect spot for your body. Flex your left toes. Place your right hand onto your left inner leg and keep releasing your left hip to the earth. And relax the muscles in your face and your heart and your hips. Beautiful. Thank you for being patient with yourself in this pose. Okay, go ahead, turn your butt to the front of your mat and right hand underneath your shoulder, and then step your right foot back and then open your knees wide apart. Big toes come to touch. Bring your forehead all the way down to your mat to your beautiful and relaxing child's pose. And feel free to rock your hips from side to side several times, feeling your hip joints, your lower back, and your sacrum. Beautiful. And then come back to center and stay there for another beautiful breath. Inhale. And then exhale out. Release anything that doesn't serve you anymore. And then slowly curl your torso all the way up as you inhale. And then relax your shoulders down on your exhale. And then slowly find your way back down onto your backs, your knees bent. And then slowly squeeze your knees in, hug your shins with your arms. Give yourself lots of love and hug, and rock your body from side to side several times, giving the best massage to your body. Back to center, and release your feet all the way back down to the earth. Go ahead, cross your right ankle over your left thigh, flex your right toes, and pull your right knee away from your chest. And if this is enough stretch for you, feel free to stay here. Or if you want to go deeper stretch in your hip, lift your left foot off of the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your left hamstring or in front of your left shin. Inhale. As you exhale, pull your left knee towards your chest and your mount, finding your own edge right now, feeling your right glute and your hip. Relax the muscles in your face and your shoulders. And breathe and feel and reconnect with your hips. Inhale one more time. As you exhale, pull the knee a little bit more to your chest if you want. And then slowly release your hands and left foot all the way back down and uncross your right leg. Second side, cross your left ankle over your right thigh, flex toes, pull your left knee away from your chest. Feel free to stay there, or for more stretch, lift your right foot off of the mat, interlace your fingers behind your right hamstring or in front of your right shin, and deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your right knee towards your right chest and your mount, feeling your left glute and your hip. Breathe in and then long breath out. Another beautiful breath in. And as you exhale, maybe pull your right knee closer to your heart a little bit more. Beautiful. Keep feeling and keep reconnecting with your hips. And slowly release your hands as you release your right foot all the way down and spread your feet as wide as your mat. Bring your knees together, arms down by your side. And we're gonna take some windshield wipers with our legs. And we're gonna go a little slowly this time to feel more stretches in our hips, okay? So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop both knees over towards your left and your mount. Start to feel your right hip. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, knees over to your right. Feel your left hip this time. Inhale, back through center. And then exhale to drop and feel the stretch in your hip. Inhale, back through center. Exhale to the other side. Beautiful. Do this a couple of more times at your own pace. Feeling your body. Keep connecting with yourself through these movements. Okay, come back to center. And now squeeze your knees into your heart. Place your hands onto your knees, kind of like cupping your knees with your hands softly. And start to make knee circles externally first. Make these circles as big and bold as you can, feeling your hip joints. Come back to center. And now switch the directions. Make another big, yummy circles with your knees and your hips. Back to center and squeeze your knees into your heart. Feel your hips and your lumbar lower back areas. Find some peace inside you, in your body, in your mind. And now go ahead, release your feet all the way down. Bring your soles of your feet together and open your knees wide apart, coming into our reclined butterfly pose. You can place your left hand onto your chest and right hand onto your belly. And remember, do not try to pull your knees down. Rather, try to focus on your hips. So try to release any tension in your hips. Then eventually your knees will fall out and down naturally. So allow your hips to open and relax to the earth. And breathe in and out through your nose. slowly and calmly and sweetly, and then fully. Allow the Mama Earth to have you and support you and heal you. And our hips are one of those areas that tends to keep all the negative energies like doubt or any guilt or any fear. So this is a perfect time to release any unwanted energies stored up inside of your body and your mind. So what's really important is that you truly let yourself release and go out of all these controls. Feel free to stay here in this beautiful reclined butterfly pose, or you can extend your legs out if you want to at any point of this pose. You are the owner of your own body, so you have that inner power and wisdom to decide what pose is working for you or not at the current moment. And after this recline pose or any shavasana you take, squeeze your knees into your heart and give yourself lots of love and compassion and lots of credit for you, for being you. And then maybe rock your body from side to side several times to reset your spine. Okay? And I really thank you so much for joining me for these beautiful stretches and healing moments together. And I hope to see you soon again in my next video. Have the most peaceful and wonderful day or night. Thank you so much. Namaste.